Continuing the pirkei avot, so Rabbi Shimon Prachya says, "Aseh lecha rav," you should make for yourself a rebbe, and "Ukanei lecha chaver," acquire for yourself a friend. We spoke about those two clauses, and the third clause is "V'havidonas kol ha'adam lekaf schus," that you should give everyone the benefit of the doubt. So let's discuss of this mitzvah. So let me share with you a Gemara in Shabbos, Kuf Chav Zayin Amud Beis. So first the Gemara tells us the importance of what's called being dan lekaf schus, giving people the benefit of the doubt, literally judging people meritoriously. So the Gemara says that hadon chaveru lekaf schus, donano so l'schus. If a person judges others favorably, so he is judged in Shemayim by Hashem favorably as well. Hashem acts towards us as we act others. There is a concept that the same manner in which we act towards others, Hashem reciprocates. Hashem sees that we give people the benefit of the doubt. Hashem gives us the benefit of the doubt. Now, what does that mean? After all, Hashem knows what we did. When we give people the benefit of the doubt, so we don't know if it happened like this, we don't know what happened like that. So we give people the benefit of the doubt, but that's only due to our lack of knowledge of what transpired. Hashem knows what we did. He doesn't need to give us the benefit of the doubt. He knows the truth. The answer is that there's a lot more to giving someone the benefit of the doubt than knowing what happened, even where you see what happened. But there may be more to the story, and there's also a person's intentions involved. And there are two ways that we can judge people. Even if we saw exactly what happened, and we saw, the whole story, but you don't know what's going on inside the person's mind. This person's going through a lot. This person is having a rough day. This person's going through a lot in life right now. So there are a lot of parts to contribute to understanding the action. It's a question of focus. Do you focus only on the negative that transpired, even where you know what happened, or do you say maybe it looks bad, but there's also there's some good that can come out of this, and I could look at it another way. Maybe it's not completely negative, or this person's intentions were good, or maybe there's another way to think about. There's all different kinds of ways of analyzing where we think positively about another person. There is a pasuk in Tehillim, Hashem tzilcha yad b'necha. Hashem is your shadow. What does it mean that Hashem is our shadow? So this means when you, if you put out one finger and the shadow comes, the shadow will be of one finger. You do two, it's going to be two fingers. You want to make a bunny rabbit face, bunny rabbit ears. So it'll be a picture of whatever you do. The shadow is going to always reflect the image that you did. So too Hashem acts towards us in the manner that we have displayed. So how we interact with others, how we judge others, how we view others is extremely significant. It's extremely significant in how Hashem judges us. Let's just take this to a deeper level. It's when on one level, as we explained, so Hashem is going to judge us favorably when we judge others favorably, because just as we said, there's always different ways to look at it and different ways to view it and to focus on the positive and the person's intentions and circumstances surrounding, etc. So too, Hashem can focus on all of that. Hashem can say to us, I know you didn't mean it, and I know that you just stumbled this time, and I know that you were having a hard day, and I know that you're going through a hard time in life. I know there's a lot of stress, etc. There's more to be said about this. Let's take this to a deeper level. we know that Chazal teach us that a person is also measured very much so by that which he talks about. You can learn a lot about a person by that which he talks about. So some people, they see the good in other people, they see the good in the world around them, and some people are very different, and they're very quick to notice, stains on people's suits and dresses and curtains and on the floor, and problems with this and with that, and stains on people's souls and stains on people's faces, and all different kinds of things out there. There are all different kinds of things that you can focus on. When you look under the microscope on anything, you're gonna find problems. You're gonna see blemishes. Some people can walk into a room and they see a beautiful room, and another person notices, like a little dent on the wall. Different people notice different things. Is the dent there? The dent is there. But some people see it and some people don't. Some people, focus in, they have a trained eye and a trained mind, and whatever is a blemish, whatever is negative, whatever is faulty, whatever is mistaken, they just, from a mile away, they could spot it. They could just see it a mile away. It's unbelievable. Some people could just spot it a mile away. Some people, they're not like that. Who cares? Look at the whole picture over here. Let's look at the whole person. In fact, as Sfasema says, "V'havidonis kol ha'adam l'kaf schus," means judge the entire person beneficially. See the entire picture of the person. We'll talk about that more another night. But for now, some people notice the negativity, and some people see the positivity. And it's not just a nature that they happen to notice it, but it speaks. It may be a very significant reflection of what's going on deep inside that person. A person who sees the negative all the time is very negative inside, and the person who sees positive is thinking that way inside and has a lot of good, and it reflects a lot about us. What we notice, what we speak about, what we point out, what we emphasize. It's a very strong reflection of what is important to us. Is it important to notice that dent on the wall, that dent on the car? Is it important to notice, that smudge on the glass? Is it important to notice that this person made a little mistake or said something that they shouldn't have, and you need to talk about it and cut them off at the legs, or cut her off at the legs, and and fire them, and who knows what other kind of damage can be caused from it. Some people just are very quick to destroy, and some people are quick to build. It's very telling of a person's personality. Do you look to destroy people? Do you look to build people? It speaks a lot about a person. So when we say in the Gemara here that when a person is done chaveru l'kaf schus, when a person speaks and judges others positively, so Hashem judges him positively. So it has a lot to do with an expression of his core self, who he really is. If this is what you're noticing and this is what you're speaking about, so that says a lot. There's a lot of, just to appreciate what this means, there's a lot of, really, we are always focusing on things. We don't realize how much we focus. And if you, at any given, whatever's in front of you right now, there's a gazillion things going on if you would look very closely. And most of those things our brain tunes out. And we only focus on that which is important to us, what our brain decides to be important. So that's why, you can walk into a room, a lady can walk into a room and she notices the color of the curtains, and the guy sees that there was schnapps on the table, or, what kind of cake there was. The man and the woman are going to see two different things, and it's all true. But they're going to see two different things. There are going to be two different stories going on. There's always a relation of data, which our mind is constantly filtering, and we don't take it all in. If we would take in all the information, our minds would explode. You know, we're not taking in every little speck on the table and color and this. We're not noticing the insignificant, but insignificant is defined by us. What is significant to us and insignificant is what our bias is causing us to take in and filter. We have our own programmed filter. You know, some people notice the Torah things, and some people notice the exactly non-Torah things. You know, some people are pure inside and some people are not. So a lot of this has to do with the core of the person. So it's no small thing. And it should give us pause if we find ourselves speaking negatively of people, judging people in negative ways, emphasizing the mistakes that they make. We should think about that, you know, throughout our day. How many mistakes did we notice that people made? And conversely, how many positive things did we notice about other people? You know, if the negative is outweighing the positive, then we should really be thinking to ourselves, what's going on? Why do I think like this? Is it them or is it me? Is it true that a person did a mistake? Yes, but why am I always focusing on the negative? Why am I always pointing out the problems? Why am I always noticing the mistakes? Why am I not noticing the good things that person did? So it's a lot to think about. It takes a lot of honesty, it takes a lot of soul searching, but it's an extremely important concept if we want to refine ourselves and make ourselves better people and make those around us better people, to build them instead of destroy them, to build ourselves and to build others around us. Okay.
Good.